What is going on, guys? My name is The Rose, and we got a late upload here. As you can see, going to be going over the E3 schedule, the entire schedule from start to finish. E3 is nearly upon us. It will be beginning shortly. It is currently 12:40 a.m. Eastern Time on the eastern coast of New Jersey. So, yeah, starts at E3 starts at 11 a.m. So we are less than 12 hours away. So let's get through this real quick. This is again the E3 complete schedule. You'll see the times here in Pacific time, so I will be stating them in Eastern time. For the times that you see on the screen, if you're in the Central time zone, add 2 hours. If you're in the Mountain time zone, just add 1 hour from what you see on the screen. And of course, the Eastern time zone, you add 3 hours, which I will be going over all of those times and where you can watch these events. So, this is the Game Corner Pocket, episode 21, I believe it is. So, let's get right into it. So, E3 2021 will kick off with the Guerrilla Collective at 11 a.m. Eastern Time on the Guerrilla Collective Twitch channel. So, you can watch that. It says indie games galore. As part of its event, the Guerrilla Collective will also host streams for Black Voices in Gaming and Wholesome Direct, whatever that means. Alrighty then. Ubisoft Forward, which is probably the first of the bigger, more notable ones. That one will begin at 3 p.m. Eastern Time on the Ubisoft Twitch channel. Expect to see more Far Cry 6 at Ubisoft Show this year. What else likely? Rabbids, lots of dancing with Just Dance, and maybe a new Assassin's Creed game. Devolver Direct, this one will be on the Game Awards YouTube and Twitch channel at 4:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Again on the Game Awards YouTube and Twitch channel. Expect to see Phantom Abyss, which is asynchronous multiplayer, Indiana Jones, and definitely not Hotline Miami 3, which does not exist. Gearbox Entertainment will be at 5 p.m. Eastern Time. So with these two so close together, only being a half an hour apart, I wonder if some of this stuff is going to overlap, considering that things are not all going to be streaming from the same channel. Which, if that's the case, that could be a bit of a problem. But Gearbox Entertainment will be 5 p.m. Eastern Time. The Borderlands studio is bound to talk Borderlands, whether it's new events or DLC for Borderlands 3, or possibly a trailer for the Borderlands movie. We may also see announcements for any new games Gearbox is publishing. Somehow, I don't think they're going to announce anything related to Borderlands. That's just me. Rounding out today rather, at 6 p.m. Eastern Time, again, so pretty close to the Gearbox one. You got VR, Upload VR Showcase, which will be on the Upload VR YouTube channel. Upload VR is running a stream of game reveals and new trailers for all things VR, including PC headsets like the Vive, Oculus games, and PlayStation VR headsets. Sunday, which is tomorrow, we kick things off at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. We will be doing Bethesda, Xbox and Bethesda, which is going to be a big showcase. I will be live for this one. I'll be honest with you, there's really nothing I'm really interested in covering today, so I'm not going to be live today, but I will cover Ubisoft Forward at some point in the day. Casey has to work late, so he wants me to wait till he gets home, and then we're going to take a look at Gearbox as well. But anything else I really don't care about for Saturday. So tomorrow again, Xbox and Bethesda at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. That's going to be a big one. I will be live for that. This should be a big show this year, with Microsoft bringing series like Halo and Forza to E3, along with Bethesda's debut of Starfield. Will we see more of Obsidian's Avowed and get a Psychonauts 2 release date? Entirely possible. This is the PC Gamer website, by the way. This is where I'm getting all this information from. The Square Enix showcase will be... oh, by the way, this, obviously, the Xbox One will be on the Xbox YouTube and Twitch channels. Square Enix, same thing. They will be on their YouTube and Twitch channels. They will be starting at 3 p.m. or 3:15 p.m. Eastern Time, rather. I might go live for this one as well, or rather stay live, depending on when the Xbox One ends. Because I am interested in some of what Square Enix has to show off. So far, Square Enix says it will be debuting a new game from Eidos, Montreal. They'll also be talking about Marvel's Avengers, which is an okay game, Babylon Fall, and Life is Strange: True Colors. Marvel, it's an alright game. I thought it would be better than what it is. Microtransactions ruin it, of course. But I tend not to bitch about microtransactions in a game when you're not forced to use them, so... Warner Bros. Games looks like they're only going to be showing Back for Blood, because that's in the title here. Warner Bros. Games, Back for Blood. 5 p.m. Eastern Time, and I believe that's on the E3. Yes, it's on the E3 Twitch channel. Let's see here. According to the ESA, Warner Bros. Games will be featured on Sunday, meaning possibly some Gotham Knight talk, Back for Blood, especially mentioned as well, which WB is publishing. Now, again, this is pretty close, because the PC Gaming Show is only 30 minutes after the Warner Bros. Show. This one will be at 5:30 p.m. Eastern Time on Sunday on the PC Gamer Twitch and YouTube channels. So again, this could be something that overlaps, which I'm not going to watch the PC Gaming Show anyway, because this one is a pretty boring showcase every year. The PC Gaming Show returns. Expect lots of games for the PS5 and Nintendo Switch. Just kidding, LOL. It's going to be full of cool new PC games, of course. Yeah, sure it is, as well as graphics cards and every damn thing else. Yeah, that was a... They had to slip in that bad joke. That kind of wasn't even funny. Then we have the Future Games Show. The Future Games Show will be on at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, which will be hosted by the Games Radar YouTube and Twitch channel. It says our sister show from Games Radar will back us up with more game reveals. So I'm not gonna cover this. I don't think this will round out Sunday, by the way. So I'm not gonna cover future games. Not covering PC games. Not gonna cover Warner Bros. I'm not really interested in it. But yeah, so I'm pretty much only gonna cover the first two on Sunday, and then Monday I have something to take care of. So it's a good thing I'm not covering Take-Two Interactive, because I'm not really interested in covering it. Monday at 1 p.m. Eastern Time, I believe, yes, everything on Monday will actually be on the E3 YouTube and Twitch channels. So that's actually really easy. Didn't mean to show that there, but yeah. Take-Two Interactive will begin at 1:15 Eastern Time on the E3 YouTube and Twitch channel. Take-Two can always be expected to talk about the upcoming sports games. Rockstar is their other huge name, who will likely be talking about future Red Dead Redemption 2 Online and GTA Online updates. We can also hope for an official mention of GTA 6. So I guess Rockstar is kind of going to be there at this event during their showcase. Yeah. Freedom Games will begin at 3:30 Eastern Time on Monday. Like I said, everything on Monday is from the E3 YouTube and Twitch channel. Indie game publisher Freedom Games has several upcoming games they might talk about. They'll they have definitely mentioned unveiling a release date for their strategy RPG Dark Deity. Capcom will be the only one I'm going to cover on Monday, and I'm probably not going to go live with it. I mean, I could, but I probably won't. So stay tuned for that. I might change my mind. Capcom will go on at 5:30 p.m. Eastern Time on the E3 YouTube and Twitch channels. Let me just make sure. Yep, E3. Okay. We can probably expect to hear about any of Capcom's upcoming and ongoing Monster Hunter games during their show, and perhaps talk of Resident Evil Village DLC. I think they're going to talk about maybe Street Fighter V DLC as well, because I got a couple more characters uh, that they have to release for their current, which is said to be their last season of characters for this game, and maybe they'll start working on Street Fighter 6. Who knows? Razor Keynote, I have no idea what this is, so I'm definitely not covering it. And this is going to cut it close too, man, because Razer is also going to be on the E3 channel, which means Capcom's only getting a half an hour. So yeah, I'm definitely not going to go live then if it's only going to be for 30 minutes. So 6 p.m. Eastern Time for Razer Keynote. Razer will be revealing some new products during their keynote session on Monday, hosting Razer Store Live afterwards. Okay, so pulling up the rear. So that's going to end Monday. Pulling up the rear on Tuesday. We're going to start this off with a bang with Nintendo. Nintendo, of course, will be their E3 Direct plus the Treehouse Live, which is said to be 3 hours after the Direct. And the Direct is about 40 minutes, they're saying. So probably between 40 and 45 minutes, I'm going to say. 12 p.m. Eastern Time start on Tuesday. This year's Nintendo Direct promises roughly 40 minutes of info focused on exclusively on Nintendo Switch software, mostly releasing in 2021. Treehouse Live follows with 3 more hours of gameplay. So I'm going to be live for that, and I'll probably be live for Bandai Namco. Bandai Namco will be on the E3 channel. This will wrap up E3 in its entirety. So that'll be at 5:25 p.m. Eastern Time. Will we see Elden Ring? I mean, we kind of already did if you watched Summer Games Fest, which I didn't, but I heard it was shown off there, so we'll see it again, I'm sure. It could happen. More likely, we'll get an additional look at Bandai Namco's upcoming Tales of Arise and Scarlet Nexus. They also showed Tales of Arise, I believe, and Scarlet Nexus during the Summer Games Fest, so pretty much what they showed there is, I guess, basically what they're going to show here. I'm hoping for, like I stated this on the Game Corner episode 62 with Casey as Raw. I'm hoping they show off the next Dragon Ball game, even though they still have to finish their support for Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, which is getting its third and I believe final DLC very soon. And I'm also kind of hoping they show off, or maybe they tease Tekken 8. Because Tekken 7 has now been out for 4 years, and I think it's time for them to move on. So Bandai Namco will bring up the rear and close out E3 2021. So that is all of your times and where you can watch. So I will be live for Tuesday for Nintendo Direct and Bandai Namco. I will cover the 30-minute Capcom thing in its own video. We'll be covering Gearbox. I'm jumping ahead of myself. I'll be live for Xbox and Square Enix on Sunday. We'll be covering Capcom on Monday, and I will be doing a video on the Gearbox event as well as the Ubisoft one. Me and Casey will be reacting to those. I don't know if Casey will be with me throughout all of these videos and live streams upcoming. I know for a fact he will not be available during the Nintendo Direct and whatnot, so we'll see. But anyways, guys, that is your lineup for E3 2021. And like I said, we are like 10 hours away, so I figured I'd put out this little video. This way you guys will know when it starts, where you can watch it. So thanks for watching this video, guys. Put a like on this video to show that you appreciate this kind of content and you want to see more of it. And until next time, guys, thanks for watching this video. My name is The Rose, and until next time, I'll catch your ass down the road.